Well, we've emerged at the car this morning. We're wondering why I was pulling a bit of extra power yesterday, but didn't know. Found the fridge, for some reason decided to set itself to -12 and become a freezer. And obviously we had a can explode. Why did it do that? I've no idea. It set itself to -12 for no reason. So we're in the aftermath of doing a bit of a clean up. You know, that's the joys of travelling on the road. We'll get it back to some semblance of order and continue on.
Well, welcome back, guys. As you saw, we had a little problem with the fridge, which hasn't been a problem ever since. Last week you saw us looking at flooded rivers, very wet stuff generally speaking, having a bit of a feed, going to a pub, checking out some lookouts. Anyway, this week we'll finally get to climb the mountain. Hope you guys enjoy it. Sit back, relax, have a drink. See you soon. From our rugged north to the beautiful south to the centre, east, west, doesn't matter where. For four-wheel drive tips and tricks and travel and information, you've come to the right place. Come for a ride with us, Mud Ducks, four-wheel drive tour.
We've arrived at the chairlift. We're going to head up there and find our way up the mountain. I'll take a video of Kaz, taking a video of me. Here we go, guys, going up the chair. Terrifies the crap out of me, this, for the first few minutes, and then I get over it. Beautiful sunny day. Nice and peaceful. And we just climb up into the mountain. So I'll do bits and pieces as we can.
This is brilliant.
Yeah, Kaz loves this stuff. So, and let's face it, saves us climbing a hell of a lot of the mountain, so that's a good thing. Well, I can't tell you how far up we are, but the cloud seems to be disappearing, which is cool. And it's just a pretty morning up here on Mount Kosciuszko. So there's a view of the range. Now, I can't put my camera too far away from myself, so I don't want to do any real selfie stuff and look at the camera, because I decided, seeing how I'm sitting on a chairlift, to put it on the floaty stick, which has got a lanyard on it, so it's strapped to my wrist. So I can't drop it, because if you drop it, I don't want to spend the time it takes to walk up here to get it. God. Anyway, so we're climbing up this mountain. Well, we're not climbing, are we? We're sitting on a chair. But it's looking really good. Hopefully on the way back down, I'll obviously be able to film some coming that way, and you'll get to see the views a lot better in that direction, rather than just look at chairs. But so far, we've got a pretty stunning morning. A little bit of tufts of grey cloud up there, but I don't think they're much to worry about. Look at that, GoPro. Hey, that's what I use. Yeah. Alright, we'll see up there, I think. Righto, we've ridden the chair up to 1930 metres or thereabouts. We got a 13-kilometre return hike to the summit. That's the map of it all there. And this is a little bit of cloud still in the valley underneath us here. That's the view. I might just quickly walk you over to the other side of where the chairlift dropped us off. I'll show you the view over there. This structure here is the Eagle's Nest restaurant. So after we've done our summit walk, we're planning to go in there for a look. Or coffee actually, hot chocolate. That's looking out down to Thredbo village. So that's about all I can show you for now. Lots of cell towers. You actually get phone reception all the way to the top. Alright guys, we've made it half a K. But that's the view you've got looking up the mountain. That is an elevated boardwalk in the distance, so you don't damage the environment walking up here. Get ready for a bit of puffing, guys, because we're climbing a mountain. So puffing, I reckon, pretty well assured. And that's the view off to my left. It's all this granite type of boulders and stuff up there. And down to the right in a second, there's a beautiful little mountain stream, which looks real pretty. I'm just not in the right position to show it to you just yet. There's little rivers everywhere here. Just stepped over one. I guess all the rain's got to run off the mountain eventually. So I get on this little bridge and I should be able to give you a good look at the river. So this is what four-wheel drive touring's about. Sure, Thredbo, you can get in anything, but if you come through from the national park end and camp, four-wheel drive's definitely a better option. And you come to places like this. If you get the chance to come to Kosciuszko, I would do it. That's upstream. That's downstream. That's just pretty. I've got a long way to go yet. Actually, I think we've made it a kilometre. Woohoo! Mount Kosciuszko 5.5. Well, 6.5 at the start, so we've done a K. Cause for celebration. Woohoo, Kaz! Done a K. She doesn't seem particularly interested. Alright, see you in a while, guys. Well, we've made the first milestone of the walk. We're at a lookout. This one hasn't got a name, I don't think. We've still got to go up there through that gap. We can't even see Kosciuszko yet. I don't think, unless that's it in front of us. There used to be, I thought there used to be signage here. It's hard to say. There you go. That may be it, because there's a can that you guys can't see just somewhere up there. That might be the top of Kosciuszko, or it might not be. Those white bags you can see in the distance, we've got guys doing maintenance on the walking trail. It's an elevated platform now, but they're making it higher, so yeah. This is what we're seeing so far. Pretty specky. Alright, I know we're 2.5, 2 3/4 K into the walk. Crested the first of the major ranges. I don't know how well this GoPro's picking that up. There's a beautiful valley down there. This whole place is just all these granite sort of rock structures. Panned around to this side. That's the mountain above us there. So it's all that kind of rock. As I mentioned previously, we're walking on an elevated platform, so the human impact on the grasses and stuff in this area is minimalised. Now up there in the distance, that bald looking thing, that one nearly above Kaz's head, now that's Kosciuszko. From the lookout you can see the little plinth on the top. At this position we just lost sight of it, but it's definitely that mountain. So we're probably halfway. It's just a pretty area up here. I actually got that hot I took my jacket off. Now it's blowing a cold breeze. I'm in a t-shirt and shorts. It's about 10 degrees and I'm still sweating. And all around this area, apart from me sweating, these beautiful little creeks, little waterfalls like that. There's just hundreds of them. Freshest mountain water you could ever get, I reckon. Alright, I'll show you a bit more a bit later. Bit windy, guys, as you'd expect. 2.5 Ks from the top, overlooking this beautiful little lake, and down in the distance an emergency shelter for those hikers who get stuck up here. That wouldn't be ideal. Just a nice part of the world. Two and a half Ks that way still to get up there. We're getting there. Well, we're getting close, guys. That's a view over a valley heading out towards Charlotte's Pass. So we are definitely getting close, which is probably a good thing. Still windy. I've got my jacket back on because my arms are getting cold. When my arms get cold, I'm cold. The hiking track just there to the right, 11.8 Ks, 3 3/4 hours to Charlotte's Pass. And on this side here, we're 990 metres or 25 minutes from the top. So we are definitely getting there. And the weather gods have been very kind to us. How you finding it so far, Kaz?
Not too bad. Just this last bit.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a pinch.
It's a challenge. It's all good. Well, if it sounds busy up here, it is. It gets crowded. It's the first decent day's weather in a week. But this is it. The top of Kosciuszko. And yes, there's lots of people around, as I said. But you've got to expect that. Make your way over to this bit so I can have touched it.
Yeah, exactly.
Again. That's it there. The top. Made it. We made it, Kaz.
Awesome.
Up the top of the mountain. And I don't want to cuddle because the back is horrible sticky. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Kosciuszko, done and dusted. Well, I didn't have the camera on a minute ago, but it's not the biggest murder of crows you've ever seen up here. It was like we're in a Stephen King movie. The birds, they're everywhere. Anyway, something took them off and there was about a couple hundred of them. But anyway, I digress. Left the top, walking back around the mountain. 6.5 k's to go back down. Pretty special place. So I haven't filmed everywhere I've been, but at this stage I've been to the geographical top, the geographical centre, the easterly base point, the northernmost point, the centralmost point, and now the highest point. Mind you, I've been to the highest point twice now. One day we'll get to the southernmost point of the mainland and the southernmost point of Tassie and Steep Point, and then we'll do all the corners too. But anyway, that's all on the bucket list. So I don't think I'll film much more going back down until we're on the chairlift. I'll give you a look at that. So I'm just going to walk down the mountain, just enjoy the scenery. If you get a chance, guys, and you're moderately fit, well, look at my build these days, but I made it. Come for a wander. It's really worth the look. Alright, I'll see you just a bit later on. Cheers. Well, that down there, that's Victoria, in case you're wondering. Right guys, we're finally descending.
We made it.
Yes, we made the top. Now we're coming back down the chairlift. It took me first 5 seconds to get me breath as it goes over the edge. But then I'm okay. I'm not actually scared of heights, which is the weird part. It's just scared of how I'm there. Even though I know there's nothing wrong with these things. Anyway, that is the view down over Thredbo village. Out to the left out there takes you basically back towards Jindabyne and that part of the world. Out to the right and in the distance, Victorian high country. So where we were supposed to be this trip, but border closure sort of buggered that up. Anyway, you get that. So we're on the way down after a good hike. Mountain bike mania going on here. I've seen a few going up, and they do it easy, these mountain bikers. They chairlift it up and then they just ride back down the hill. So probably not a lot of real hard pedaling involved in that, you'd think. Anyway, I think our way down the hill's even easier. I'm not going to show you all the way down. I don't think there's any need, but that gives you a fair idea. So if you've never been to Kosciuszko, I'd suggest you come, because it's well worth it. Good morning. We had our first night in Jindabyne, the extra night that we weren't going to have. And I can tell you that after yesterday's walk to the top of Mount Kosciuszko and back, we're actually quite happy to be in the cabin. Both Kaz and I had sore muscles and limbs and aches and pains in places we didn't think we'd have aches and pains. So it was nice to actually have a cabin. Call us soft, yeah, okay, whatever. But we still haven't solved the tent issue anyway, so probably been alright last night, being as how sunny day yesterday. It's sunny this morning, but anyway. That's how it goes. Now the next 2 nights are in the cabin. They were always planned to be that way, so we just got the extra night and the one we're in. Okay, now today because it's a nice sunny day, we decided to have another go at getting up the Charlotte's Pass. We drove up there the other day, but all it was cloud and fog and nothing to see, nothing to show you. So we're running up there again today. Plus we haven't got a very big agenda for things to do now we're at Jindabyne. So this part of a trip is a bit unplanned and nothing sort of thought out and worked out, places to see or whatever, so can't guarantee what we'll show you for the next couple of days. The next couple of days might only be the next couple of minutes for you guys. Anyway, we're on the road, we're heading out to Charlotte's Pass, so we'll give you a look up there, and while the sun's still out, assuming it's still out by the time we come back, we might go for a bit of a drive somewhere down near the lake and give you a look at Lake Jindabyne. Okay guys, it's a bit windy up here. Hopefully wind noise isn't going to be too much of a problem. We're up here at Charlotte's Pass. Consider a start at Jindabyne where it's bright and sunny. Up here at 1835 metres, it's quite blowy and cloudy. That's a look over the valley out to our, I guess to be east. So there's a little, I've gone the long way around stupidly enough. There's a little lookout area just over here I'll get round to. You can drive around in this bit where I am now, but you can't really stop here for some reason. So not sure what that's about. When we were briefly up here the other day, the weather was that filthy. Well, not so much filthy, the clouds. You couldn't see anything, so that's why we're back here today. Little amenities block just there. And now we'll take you back round to where you can look. This is the start of your summit trail. So you can walk to Kosciuszko from here, 9 kilometres. So that's doable. Part of it, there's another white track, Rawson Pass, where you can ride your mountain bikes. So that's pretty cool. A lot of people do trek into Kosciuszko from here. Don't think you're going to see the mountain under the clouds today. Yeah, I'll go back round to this lookout boardwalk here and show you what I can. Anyway, it's a much nicer day. You have got some views today, which is definitely an improvement over the other day. But it's cold enough. We've got up here and near just about frozen our bits off. That's another. Oh, this is the long hike, a 22k loop via Kosciuszko back here. So for those fit people, want to be a lot fitter than us, I can tell you can do that one. So you've got options. This is a snow gums boardwalk, Charlotte Pass lookout. Views of Kosciuszko. That's what you come here for. Now, can we see it with the cloud line? I'm thinking not, but we'll know in a second. I think the clouds are going to beat us to check the mountain. So, yeah.
Kosciuszko's over there?
Yeah, Mount Kosciuszko is literally straight front. Where that beam of sunlight is, Mount Kosciuszko is in there, in those clouds.
Mount Clark is here?
Mount Clark is there, as Kaz said.
Mount Lee, you can't see.
Mount Lee, you can't see. Lee, no looking. Your mountain's invisible. So, yeah, unfortunately we can't quite see the summit with the clouds today, but it gives you a good look anyway of this general region. It's bloody chilly up here, but it's very nice. Kaz is very nice, there she is.
Hello.
So, that is the Charlotte's Pass area. Not much more I can tell you about this. I'll stop filming and take it in a bit, and we'll see in a while. I've decided to follow this boardwalk. So, got some steps. Looks like it takes us up to another lookout. Can't say I'm going to enjoy these steps after yesterday, but anyway, we'll see up there. Nearly up the top. Hopefully this wind is not too horrific. Hopefully my breathing is not too horrific. I've made the lookout. Yeah, Kosciuszko is still shrouded in mist. Here's that one to the left of that sunny looking patch. Oh, that's a look over the whole area of Charlotte's Pass. Pretty impressive. Definitely, if you're in the area, come in for a look for sure. Hopefully you get a slightly better day than this. Mind you, this is a way better day than the other day we were here. Alright, I'll see you back at the bottom. Alright, as a continuing part of our trip, we've come out through Guthiga. We've actually gone through the Snowfell village. Now, I don't know how well you can see this on this camera, guys. That's Guthiga Dam. It's one of the many dams in the Snowy Hydro scheme. We're up at about 1680 metres here, I think, so a bit cool. The clouds are just there. Snow plains. Guthiga, of course, is a ski resort area. So, not a lot to show you here other than the fact that we're in a ski resort area, but as part of this trip we're looking around the Snowy Hydro scheme a bit. Not huge amount, like I could go to every single point, but we're not doing that. But yeah, but we did want to come and have a look at where Guthiga Dam is, so we found it. So we'll continue on and see what else we can find.
Holding on to what I know, to everything I've learned, what is real and fabricated. What is wrong? What is my problem? What can I get out of this world that I created? Fighting storms in my head, don't know where I have been. I'm alone, no one to turn to, no one understands. This shit's too complicated. Away, and I feel like I am someone else. Away, and I feel like I don't know myself, no. Away, and I feel like I don't know my name.
Hello. Aren't you getting a variety of uses today? Down through there is the Guthiga power station, and those are the pipes that feed all the water down to make the turbines turn.
Well, that brings us to the end of part 5, guys. I hope you enjoyed this clip. If you did, throw a like on it. If you're new here, consider subscribing, click the notification bell and you'll know when a new clip comes out. And the old hands, of course, thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch one of my clips. Next week we'll see us moving out of the Kosciuszko area, down through Kuma, the Snowy Hydro Discovery Centre. We'll give you a look at that. And then we're heading off to Canberra. We'll see what we can find around Canberra. So we'll see you next week, guys. All the best from Steve and Kaz at Mud Ducks 4 Drive Touring. Cheers for now.
That is Guthiga Dam. What an outstanding looking place. Why am I talking like this? I do not know. Would you spend enough time with Kazza? You go a bit weird.
Too right.